Okay, hi. Hello. Can anyone hear me in the void? Streaming to the void right now. Okay. YouTube is live. Hello. Let me see about Twitch. Don't think Twitch is starting. Oh, no, we're live. We are live and alive. And I might have to put my little glasses on today. I feel like I'm like squint bunny. Can't see nothing. Frost, thank you very much for the sub yesterday. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Judy Dev, thank you for the gifted. You guys are wild subbing while I'm offline. That's very nice. All right, today we're gonna jump into some Haskell. Let me pull it up. I gotta find my little Haskell book. It's been a minute, and I'm ready. Yo, what's up, North? Hello. All right, nice. All right. I feel like I need to put on some like background music or something. But alas, I didn't organize myself that much. We do not have background music prepared. All right, let me announce to Discord as well. I hate it when streamers play background music because I always have my own music running. See, that's what I think too. But I feel like we should have like some kind of sounds. But then if I do rain sounds, some people are like, oh, this is so peaceful. And I'm like, yes, it is. And then other people are like, is it stormy over there? Is your house flooding? Can I resize this window? Oh. All right. How's everyone's Thursday going? Almost at the end of the week this week. And then we have another week to follow. Enough rain sounds in Sydney for the last 2 weeks. Oh man. Do a construction site sound? We'll like cosplay living in a big city. Just construction everywhere all the time. Yes. Yes, perfect. All right, I got like so many things open right now. All right. We're going to do some Haskell today. I'm nervous, but it'll be good. We're going to love it. We're in Discord. I do not need daily updates on Discord, man. It's too much. Quit hurting me like this. Actually, I meant to do my hair before stream, but I forgot. Oh well. Didn't you used to write Haskell before Go? Dude, I've tried learning Haskell like 4 times. So technically yes, but also never got very far with it. Mostly because I kept getting sniped away from it, honestly. I've never had enough bandwidth to just like give it a good old proper try. Like even this time, I'm trying so hard to like make time to do it on stream and stuff at least. But I have faith. I have faith that this time around it will be good. We're good to go. All right, I'm just gonna let people know that we are. All right. People don't really learn Go, they kind of just pick it up. Yeah, Go is great. I feel like I mean, okay, for one, it's also like, what, imperative programming? What paradigm is it again? Hold on. Go procedural multi-paradigm programming language. That's what they describe it as, but what is it really? Imperative. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, imperative. I feel like imperative is very intuitive because I mean, it's kind of what you're taught more in school. Like, I don't know, functional programming is like a whole other beast. Very different to wrap your brain around. Like I see that a lot when people are trying to learn bubble tea. It's a whole thing. Declarative. Oh. Do you have any kind of learning resource that focuses on achieving practical results rather than the academic side? It's sort of what I had trouble with. Yeah, so okay, hear me out. We're doing there's a book called Learn Haskell. Whoa, Learn Haskell by Example. And the author has a GitHub. We haven't looked at any of their projects or anything yet, but I'd love to maybe have the author on stream once we finish the book and like talk to them about their experience kind of like using Haskell in the wild, what some of their favorite like projects have been, and you know what they've learned along the way, etc. It'd be kind of fun to have them on just like shilling Haskell for a while. I would enjoy that, I think. All right, let me oh, this is all right, let me open up some actual code here. All right, we were doing the Caesar cipher. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, this whole thing that it creates. Hey, I'm late, whatever. Welcome. Okay, sick. My language server's not working. Love that. Oh wait, it says it can't find it, but then it also says initialized successfully. We're off to a really good start. It'll be fine. We don't need an LSP. We're strong, independent developers. Hey Dunia, what's up? What's up? Am I switching from Go to Haskell? I'm just learning a new I just want to learn functional programming, and all the people that are in functional programming on the reg, they're all saying that I should be learning Haskell. So I was like, all right, try it. We'll do it. Rust, more like gathering dust inside my Linux kernel. Oh no. His never works properly? Who are you talking about? Who dat? All right, I gotta remember how to run this thing. I think it was just stack run, right? Yeah. Okay, it is just stack run. Mm, I need to organize. I need to organize myself. My desk is slowly becoming covered in different papers. Okay, Haskell stream. All right. I'm just gonna get the right page in the book. Yeah, I think we were around here somewhere. All right. I gotta make sure there's absolutely nothing. I don't know how OBS always pops up the exact opposite window that I want it to. So we will see what happens. All right. We got that, and then we got this guy. Let me. Nice, nice. For the record, we did reach out to the author, and he said I could show the book on stream. So we do have permission. All right. There you go. I don't know if any of you are going to be able to like read that. I don't even know if it's helpful to have the book up. I just know people were asking for it last time. Okay. We'll see. Haskell is one of the best ways to learn it. It's like immersing yourself in the functional paradigm. Yeah, I love the idea. I love the idea of functional programming. I think in practice it'll be really enlightening. Does Haskell have any real world applications at all? So there's Xmonad that I know that some people use as you can configure it completely with Haskell. And then Pandoc. If you want to do any kind of file type conversions, Pandoc is absolutely goated. Livestream.haskell is a real world application. Thank you, Anonymous. You're right. Sharper says, I know people like to write web servers in Haskell. Yeah. Wait. Wait. I can totally get that you're trying to escape whatever you're escaping with Haskell, but it's not the correct path. Instead, can you try and make my rest code compile? How do I unpin? No, we're keeping it pinned to prevent. One of my mods accidentally pinned that message and we're so keeping it. It's too good. Dude. Yeah. It's so chaotic. It's perfect. I love it. All right. If I recall, this is where we had all of our code. Okay, so pretty much my idea with Haskell is that I'm going to learn how to write Haskell, and then I'm going to be able to say that I know how to write Haskell, and then I'm also going to be a 10x programmer after learning Haskell because it's going to change how I think, and everything's going to be a function to me now. Everything is based on behavior, which I think is how it should be, dude. Come on now. Classes, who cares about classes? Who cares what they have? I just care that they can do something that I need them to do. I think that makes more sense. Why do people automatically assume I'm in CS because I do programming? Dude, back in the day when I was in university, I used to like lift a lot and like I was very active and people used to always think that I was in the, what's it called? Why am I blanking on the major? The one where like if you're going to be a physiotherapist or whatever, you got to take that one. Kinesiology. People always thought I was like a kinesiology. I was like, no, dude, I like computers. All right, all right. Yeah, I was like, I'm actually a nerd. I'm actually about to go hang out in office hours for 4 hours and still not talk to the prof. All right. All right. Module imports. We were past this. Main module created by stack. We did this. Oh my God, this is too zoomed in. I'm sorry. You guys, you're gonna have to put your magnifying glasses on because I can't. I can't read it at your level that you need from me. Oh, you know what I could do? I can just like hold on. Don't worry. We're full of oh, I messed up your we're full of bold, innovative strategies around here, okay? All right, the browser here. I'm gonna make you big. You guys are only gonna get a portion of the screen here. Wait, maybe yeah. You guys will just get the middle. You'll just get that. Wait, but then that's still weird. It's too wide. It's okay. You'll just get it at the top. There we go. Now you guys can pretend you know what's going on. We can all pretend you know what's happening right now. Can you follow me on GitHub so people think I'm cool? That would be epic. I think I literally have that in as one of my YouTube premium sorry, my YouTube membership options. If you're tier 3, I'll follow you back. I'm in med school. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Panda, you're the one who was mentioning that you use Emacs for your notes and stuff, right? Or oh, I'm trying to remember. You had like a very nerdy note system. Maybe it was Obsidian. I don't remember. I don't recall. I think it was yeah, yeah, it's you. Okay, okay. Yeah, it was Emacs. Very very based. Send a hug to Fernando. He's a big fan. Hello, Fernando. Hello, hello. Can someone link where she's learning Haskell from? Here, I should do hold on. I'll add book to the description. Oops. Oh, hold on. I think my eyes are falling apart. Potentially. There's a chance I'm being stabbed in the eye right now. Hold on. Oh, we're good. I think my eyes are just irritated from the light. All right. Okay, so ambiguous values, letter substitution wheel. We were already past this. Oh, right. We were on lambda abstraction last time. Guys, I always forget. I'm gonna be so real right now, and some of you are gonna relate to this, and some of you are gonna judge me for this. I always freaking forget what a stupid lambda is, but it's just an anonymous function, isn't it? Hold on. Pretty sure it's just an anonymous function. Voss Unleashed, yo, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. OCaml's easier? Yeah, I'll probably change to a different functional language after I get Haskell, maybe. Probably. Thank you so much, Foss. Let's get a shout out for Foss. How was your stream? Thank you very much for the raid. Programming writer's block is painful. Dude, I know. When you're like, your brain is fried, you just cannot, for the life of you, think of a single thing to make. That's where our books are kind of nice. Like this one, I'm like, I don't know what I'm making in Haskell. No idea. And this one's like Caesar cipher. I'm like, sick. Sounds good. Let's do it. All right. So we're looking at, okay, yeah. So lambda abstraction. This is our square function from before. So you're basically just providing, wait, this is the, or maybe I should just show the book when I'm, okay, hold on. We're changing this around again. I'll show the book while I'm reading it so you guys can follow along, and then I'll hide it when we're coding. How about that? There we go. Also, thank you very much to the author for letting us read his book on stream. It's very nice. Okay, this is our square function from before. It takes a single argument x and produces an expression x times x. We can associate this function value with a name. And here we arrive at our previous function again. Our square function from before was the same, just written a bit differently. So it's basically just the semantic expression. Is that what this, I'm pretty sure this is called the semantic expression. And this, which is basically like the body. And then this is the type expression, if I am remembering correctly. Oh yeah, type expression, very similar to how the actual function value is written down. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, just trying to get the lingo down so I don't sound like a dummy. I don't think this index of is correct. If it doesn't find the char, it'll still return the position of the last char. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that's what we came across last time too. Is I was like, wait, the only time it's returning -1 is just if it's empty. If it doesn't find it, then we're SOL. I guess we could basically go through the whole thing and then see, somehow, I guess we could probably just add another case. Maybe? How do we know we've reached the end though? We'd have to check the, I guess we can just check the, oh, but they're all, ooh, the linked list, isn't it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, the type expression is very similar to how the actual variable, the actual functional value is written down. It's the type expression for a unary function, meaning a function that takes only a single argument. Okay, yeah. If a function takes some variable and produces an expression, this expression could be a function as well. We highlight this by putting parentheses around the inner function. Interesting. Ooh, it'll just subtract 1 from the current cumulative value. Yeah, that's a good point. I think a list with a single element is still x and a single element. So if x doesn't match, then it would run the empty case. I don't know. We could try. Do you guys want to try running it? We can get sniped if you'd like. What was it? I think it was stack run, right? And then it was what? Index of, oh, I can't even remember how I'm supposed to call it. Index of char int. Okay. Index of we'll see C in bash bunny. Oh, hold on. Am I not exporting it or something? Oh no, that exports everything by default. Oh man, I can't remember. Um, oh, I'm not in the REPL. That's why. Whoops. What is it? Stack REPL? There we go. All right. The lols. Don't mind me. We're a bit rusty here already. Think that'll work? Yeah. Womp womp womp. Oh, you guys can't see. Can I actually see what you're doing in the terminal right now? Yeah, my bad. That's probably for the best, honestly. I forgot I wasn't in the REPL. Yeah. So you're right. Hmm. Oh, thank you. We're a tiny bit scuffed today with my setup. Okay, I think that'll be okay. Kinda. I think that's good. Try using combinators. Here, let me open up. I'm gonna use. We'll ask AI because I get free creds. Hold on. I was testing light theme earlier and it's not okay. Not okay. What is it? Um, there we go. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Light theme is great for the blind. It helps them have more blind friends. Oh no. I feel like I'm a little I can't see very well today. Competitive Pokemon is addictive? Dude, don't even get me started. Just finished work. A lot of Go was written today. Yo, nice, nice. Code Monkey says, "Can I ask a stupid question?" Absolutely. We won't judge. Is it possible to have a non-scuff stream? Not with this streamer. It's just not possible. Never gonna happen. Oh my gosh, I have so many floating windows right now. I'm like defeating. This is completely defeating. Hello, the purpose of I have to install another version of this thing, I think. Which font are you using? How is that a stupid question? No way. No stupid questions, only stupid answers, and those are usually the best ones. Yes. Are you running your Haskell code inside a container? I'm not, but I remember that we spent all this time getting a container working. For what it's worth, why did we do that when we can just use Nix shell? I could just do a Nix flake or something. I'm all into Nix now. Just kidding. I'm like such a Nix noob. We're new at Nix too. It's fine. But no, I do remember we got it working last time though. Spent all that time figuring out how to get it working, and then now I'm just running it on bare metal anyway. Hey, I'm right here. Rude. All right. Kevin was the one who was carrying the Docker container, the Docker container setup. I'm sure you've been asked already, what's your take on AI IDEs? Um, like what part of it specifically? Like about AI in workflows or like how I use it, if I use it, or like do I think it's a good thing or bad thing for it to be in an editor specifically? That. All right. Somebody was saying use what? Use combinators? How do I use combinators in Haskell? Haskell. Just bear with me for one sec. All right, there we go. We don't actually see anything happening on the screen, right? No, not yet. Not yet. I have. What are you? Oh, I think this was my original book one. Okay. I'm asking Crush. Combinators in Haskell are higher order functions that combine other functions to create new functionality. Application combinators. What? Why were you saying using use a combinator? Oh, parser such logic. I'm not ready for monads. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Here, one sec. Did I segfault? No, I'm just reading. Yeah, in a sec. Choose a combinator is trolling. Yeah, come on now. I'm new here. I'm new to Haskell. Don't be mean. It makes no sense as the output. I know it's the last index. I don't know how to write. I don't know how to write this thing in Haskell though. I think it was in the book, that solution. Maybe not. Maybe it was me. Mm. Mm. I'm trying to remember where I left off last time. I gotta do this every day is the conclusion here. If x equals ch. Mm. Oh, I see. All right, hold on. This is how it is in the book. Apparently this works. How do I break? I can't remember anything. Your index should return a maybe. Oh, true. Yeah, because it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because it might be undefined. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And last time chat was saying, oh, returning maybe is a pain. And then I was like, okay, so maybe we'll do -1, but then that doesn't work. Reload the current module and its dependencies. Oh, wait. What do you want? Associated one more argument to maybe. Associated type of maybe has kind. Oh, I think do you have to do maybe or int? Hold on. Funny because wait, there's an exception in the case. Okay, wait, let's just do it exactly how it is in the book first, you guys. Settle down. Settle down. Relax. Yeah, okay, so that's how they want it to be in the book. Undefined. All right. All right, all right. This way we must always ensure that the character we are searching for is present in the list, otherwise our program will crash. Explicitly using undefined is very bad style. We'll learn other ways of working with such problems in chapter 3. The proper function that returns the index. Hold on. The proper function that returns the index of an element in a list is an element index from the data.list module. Since we are in control of how the function is used, this is fine for now. Nevertheless, we should make it more obvious that this function should be used on an alphabet and not an arbitrary list of characters. Right. Okay, and then this was saying this should be used on an alphabet. So you can use your alphabet type that we have defined up here. Sorry, you guys. This is kind of hard to switch back and forth, actually. This custom type. All right. So then, oh wait, where is it? So then, how can you return 1 plus maybe? You can't and you shouldn't. Yeah, I think it just like, basically right now it's trying to error out until the next chapter. Still, we need a way of getting the index of an element in a list, and we still need the function that retrieves an element at a certain index. Luckily, this function exists and is called the double exclamation mark. It can be used in infix notation. Getting the index of an element in a list. Okay. Isn't this getting the element by index? This is getting the element at that index, not getting the index of the element. Okay, just like our indexing function, this one has another problem of some inputs not producing valid results. Thus, we have to be very careful when we're using them. However, now we can write functions that perform the rotation that was specified in figure 2.1 for the uppercase and lowercase alphabets. Given the character and the offset as an integer, we can retrieve the correct character from the alphabet. Okay. So for upper raw, we take an integer, we take a character, we've got the upper alphabet, and then we get the index of, oh, interesting. Okay, so we're getting the value at the index. So we're checking if this exists as a valid alphabet thing. Valid alphabet character. And then we're getting its value. And then we're doing mod 26 to get its position in the alphabet. Okay, we're computing a new index by adding the offset to the index of the old character. Oh wait, where's the offset? Oh, here. Yeah, true. To achieve the cycling of this wheel, we use mod to complete the modulo of the new index of 26, the length of the respective alphabet. We can quickly surmise even negative indices work this way. Hey Bash, how's the Haskell learning going? I feel like I haven't given it enough time, honestly. I need to like be more I need to be more consistent with it. Because I keep like learning it and then I forget, and then I learn and then I forget, and then I learn and then I forget. And it's like it's too much. Only one display. Can't you share the PDF window at all times on a different screen? I'm trying to like figure out how to overlay it for you guys. Because if it's too small, you can't read it. And some of you want to read it. The double exclamation mark is a built-in, yeah. I returned. What reader is that? That's a great question. I think it's Caliber. Yeah, learning a new language needs to be daily for a while to get it to stick. Yeah, that's how I feel, and it's like it's tough because I feel like I just don't have the time right now. But I have the interest. Do you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay. We'll have more time for Haskell. Haskell's worth sacrificing everything else in your life. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. As long as I know it's worth it. Anyone else rocking the Google Sans code on par with Dank Mono? No, I have not looked at that one, but I'm sure it's pretty good. I don't use any AI tools or plugins in Emacs, no. I'll use like a term, like I use Crush from Charm as like a terminal based agentic tool, but I don't have anything built into my Emacs config. For what it's worth, I don't feel like I need AI in my code editor. That said, I haven't tried AI in my code editor. Like I've never done any kind of like autocomplete stuff. and I don't do a ton of like templates or like code that's got a lot of boilerplate. Um, yeah. So I haven't tried it, so like, take that into consideration. Maybe I'm like missing out and I just am not aware, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I like having the freedom. I think what I need though is my LSP to be better. Like it's kind of annoying that my LSP doesn't work when there's an error in my code. Um, a new index is added. Okay, hold on. Give me one sec. Hello, we're back. All right. Picking up a language is more fun when you find something from another that's super simplified and functional. Oh, I bet, yeah. Buddy, how much do you remember Elm? Elm was pretty decent. I feel like I felt pretty comfortable with Elm because of my experience with bubble tea. But uh I never really again, I feel like I just never there's like other languages I want to learn, but it's so hard cuz I'm managing like full-time job, streaming, making videos, also trying to like work on side projects, also trying to like not be completely MIA from real life. I don't know. And exercising. I don't know. All those things. People with kids right now are like, Bash, shut up. Shut it. You have all the time in the world. All right, all right. Oh yeah, you guys were asking about AI in your code editor. Yeah, I haven't really given it the college try. All I was saying is it'd be great if my LSP could work when there are errors in the code. Because it's really frustrating when I'm trying to fix stuff and there's no tab completion. Like, is that normal? Or is my setup scuffed? Like, what's going on? Because like how it's really annoying. That's when I need AI to like supercharge my LSP, not like, you know. I need someone to fix something. Okay. So the upper rot, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so upper rot and lower rot. Upper rot. Okay. We've seen it. We're gonna hide that now. And we're gonna pretend upper rot. This probably, okay, so we're gonna need the alphabet. We're gonna need the unit by which to move, like the cipher, the offset. So we need hold on. Alphabet, offset, and char. Or the char is, yeah. Do we need the alphabet? Upper alphabet. I don't think we do. We don't need the alphabet. We use that elsewhere. So we just need the offset and the character. And then we check if it's in the alphabet. All right, all right. And then we return a new character. Ooh, okay. You guys are giving me tips for learning Haskell if you're not doing it every day. Okay, Zara is saying the problem being addressed is that she can't spend time on Haskell every day, so she keeps forgetting things. Go for breadth over the overall reference material doesn't help. You're arguing for do absolutely nothing instead of reread a small function for 5 minutes on those days where you can't spend a lot of time studying Haskell. That's true. That's true. I gotta just show up and do something. Okay, maybe we need to challenge each other, Chatterooskies. Maybe if you have other things that you're trying to learn and you're trying to just do a little bit every day. Maybe we can do that together. A little bit every day. Why Emacs? Org mode took me to the dark side. All right. All right, upper rot. So we get that. And then we got to check. Okay, so we got to first, bear with me, okay? I'm trying to do it myself. Okay, first check if it's part of the alphabet. So I have to check if it's part of the alphabet. I don't know if that's first. We're checking if the character. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. So, I guess we assume we know that the character is part of the alphabet. So char is part of alphabet. But what's the index of what's the char at index plus offset? Okay. So we get our little offset and ch, I guess. So we'll do ch. Ch is character, so I have to like get the index of Uh, I guess it would be alphabet CH. I can't remember the. Does this thing work? No. Care alphabet. Okay. Org mode is the real MVP. Dude, org mode is insane. It's so good. Jackbo says I'm learning Gorm. Let's go. Nice, nice. I don't get it. What should upper rot do? It's supposed to just be like you're getting the care with the designated offset for like the uppercase alphabet for whatever reason. Oh, index of the character in upper alphabet, I think. Actually, good call. Okay, so we're trying to do that. Actually, wait. Are we trying to do... the index of... No, I have to get the index of the character, and then I have to do plus the offset, and then I have to get the character, which is something like that, I think. Because this gives me the value at an index. This gives me the index of the character we're getting, or that we receive in upper alphabet. And then I get that index, I add the offset, and then I check what the value is at that. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, mod 26. I did not mod 26 it. Did not do any modulo, nothing. Oh, fair enough. Yep. True. True. Okay. Noted for next time. We gotta add the mod. Mod 26. Wait, where are you? Oh, I see. Then there's another. That's how they have it. Okay, okay. Parens. They match. They should match now. No, they don't. Index of. Oh, because I don't need these ones. Okay. CH upper arrow and single quotes is fun. It toggles the case of an alphabetical character. And C not Haskell though. Oh, that's cool. How are you doing with Haskell? It's easier the fourth time that I try to learn it. It'll be better. Okay, you know what? We had very good points made in the chat. Zara made a great point of saying you got to do it every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. So we're going to be doing it. I got to be more consistent with it because I keep forgetting what I like learn it. And then I'm like, yeah, this is great. I mean, it's not too bad. Like once I get my little refresher, we're like kind of doing better, but it seems like a bit of a waste to keep forgetting instead of just like, you know. Yeah, I'm sure that we'll make this nicer down the line for the record. I don't know. I'm sure that we could use regular expressions instead. Yeah. Have you guys seen that Jarvis meme? For that is like it lives rent free in my head. With the regular expression meme. Okay, wait, I'll show you. I'll just link it in the chat. A photo too of it. To be honest, she hasn't really tried to learn it. Yeah, I haven't really built any. I've just been, I don't know. I haven't given it like the time that it needs from me. Wait, this one. What do you build with Haskell? I haven't built nothing. There's a regex meme. Dude, it's really good. Oh, I can't post it on YouTube because the link is too long. Just look up a Jarvis regex meme. It's very good. Hey Venom, welcome in, welcome in. All right, all right. All right, and then defines a general, defines a rotation function. All right, so this is a little rotation. Yeah, I don't know. Very general definition for a rotation function for any alphabet. Where? Oh, I see. Alphabet raw is the top one. And that's when you get any alphabet. Saber is asking if I have any tips for someone looking to transition from a developer to a developer relations position. Any resources specifically finding DevRel positions? I don't know. I don't know, just because it's one, I didn't really have a very traditional kind of hiring process, I would say, for DevRel. Like the fact that I was creating content online that had a certain amount of visibility allowed me, like, kind of made me more visible. Okay, wait. We're receiving an alphabet. Actually, I guess we probably returned an alphabet as well. That's my guess. I should keep it consistent or this is gonna drive me insane. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like companies often, like, they'll post about it probably on social media and whatnot if they're looking for community managers / DevRel. I would say like I'd say the thing you have, like, that at least, okay, I'd say my experience in DevRel has been more like, I guess, kind of like technical PM, if that makes sense. I don't know if I've really done DevRel is kind of done differently everywhere, so it's kind of hard to say what the like typical DevRel experience is like. But yeah, I don't know if I can give much advice. Why are there two arrows in the same type? Because these two are inputs and this one is the output. So I think this will work. We'll see. 3 times per week, a little longer session maybe is maybe better than 5 minutes every day, 3 times a week. Yeah, I think it's just for the days where you like really don't have any time to study it. But yeah, I think I just need more frequency with it, you know? And then yes, we'll just yoink the mod 26 guy. All right, alphabet. Oh, I guess I should wait. What? Okay, wait. You do get alphabet and a character? Oh, I see. Okay, wait. This is the next. We're computing the new index by adding the offset to the index of the old character. To achieve the cycling of the wheel, we use mod to compute the modulo of the new index of 26. There's essentially one function that's duplicated. We can make the definition more general by having another helper function that receives the alphabet as an argument and the finished code. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So this is a bit different. And this one we are receiving. How is. Okay. Oh, right. Because alphabet is an array of characters, not the character itself. Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll do int char. I'll just keep it int char. Alphabet, I guess. Okay, and then here for like alphabet, get the index. Then I can just do rot, offset, char, and I think. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh. Well, couldn't match type offset. Wait. Expected to care actual. How did I call it? What do you mean? Oh, it's returning a alphabet. It should be returning a care. Oops. Uh-oh. I hate when I do that. I'm gonna have to. So you're kind of doing some kind of alphabet leap that Rot suggests. Yeah, we're like rotating it. We're doing like Caesar cipher kind of thing. I was thinking connections plus having an online presence is pretty important. Yeah, I think actually the biggest piece for DevRel is like kind of empathy, being able to like really connect and understand with the audience is important, in my opinion. Also, I will say be very picky about where you choose to work as DevRel because a lot of places will, like, they have certain kind of messaging that like you have other people deciding how, like, the tone and how you need to say things. So it's really important that you align with whatever the values are of the company, like more so I think than if you're a developer. Because it's, I mean, depending on the dynamic, um you could for sure get, like, working in a toxic environment as DevRel would really suck because it could affect like your reputation long term because of, like, if they make you do. But anyway, um all right, we're in GHCI. We are looking to do, what is this thing called? I'm just gonna kill this guy. What were you called? Alphabet rot, and it's offset care alphabet. Oh wait, I can do. Can't I do type T alphabet rot? Not in scope. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Missing a U, I think. Right? Something like that. Oh no, it's sorry, it's here. Alphabet rot, and then we'll do okay, so then we provide it. I think I did int char alphabet. So we'll give it an offset of 4. The character, let's just do A, and then the alphabet we'll do, I guess. Or wait. All right. Cool. I see Haskell, I look the other way. Oh no. All right, so now we got general functions that transforms an arbitrary character using our helper functions. What we'd like to do is either not use any transformation or use one of the previously defined rotation functions based on whatever the input was. Thus, what we need is some kind of case distinction. A way to do this is using if then else statements, common in almost any programming language. The if then else construct is used to provide control flow based on predicates in our code. Oh, right. If x is greater than 5, then x is larger than 5, else this. And I remember Haskell always has an else. You always have to say that. No. It needs to be evaluated to a value. And if without else might not evaluate to a value, so it's forbidden. Now we can write a function that uses the correct rotation function based on its input. I see. I see. So we can do, all right, we'll do rot car. Okay, and then this is saying we do that, and we just check is lower, is upper. Yo, low level, how's it going? Mode out of war flashbacks? Yeah. Haskell couldn't scare low level away. I think the only reason I'm like, well, one, I think Haskell's cool, for one. For two, I think Haskell's cool, and also I'm kind of stubborn in when learning things. Seems like a simple example of a Rot 13 cipher. Yeah, exactly. Haskell's so scary to me. Wait, really? I assume that nothing could hurt you after doing manual memory allocation stuff in C and all the things that you do. Like I don't know. I've seen some of your videos. All those low level things. I'm like, man, that's spooky. I love Haskell. I can't go back to imperative style languages anymore. Dude, I want to get ruined like that. I think that's what'll happen to me. As long as I give it enough time. Cuz I think it's super based to have everything just based on behavior. I found C way easier than OCaml. Oh, really? Very nice. There comes a clicking moment. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like that is all of programming. Is like it makes no sense until one day like the switch just flips and it does. DevLab, wait, thank you so much for the 3 months at tier 3. Wait, hello? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, my activity feed was in another window. Dude, that's actually huge. Thank you so much. OCaml incorrectly guessing what type of function was expecting killed me when I was trying to learn it. Ooh. What editor is this? This is Emacs. Doom Emacs. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're receiving our little character. We're just checking if it's lowercase or uppercase, in which case use the right one. And then we don't need this one. All right, so we're evolving. Well, I don't know where that bag came from. Why Haskell? Because I want to learn functional programming. Can't spell functional without fun. That was the worst. You're welcome. All right, so while this function is correct, it has a problem with readability. Using nested if then else statements has many downsides. First, it becomes very hard to read once the expressions within the if else statement become very large and complicated. And second, it's just not possible to keep going on with more and more cases if you have a lot of them. Eventually, you'll have to become very creative to keep a readable style this way. Luckily, the if then else construction is somewhat of a rarity in Haskell since there's a much better approach, which is guards. Ooh, wait, this looks so much nicer. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh my God, this is actually really sick. Okay, and then I do that, and then I basically do a definition on this line. Okay, so I do my little lower rot NCH, sorry, can't talk. Whoa. Wait, that's sick. I don't know why I'm changing both of these. Also, should have just... Oh, otherwise, just return CH. This is what we need. Interesting. Functional programming seems to scale well when you need to write a large program. Yeah. Need to erase the equal line for the first line. Oh, this one? True that. I think otherwise is my favorite keyword in Haskell. Yeah, seriously. Dude, my eyes are like not happy with me today. We have to put some eye drops in or something. Who knows? All right. Guards and pattern matchings are done in order. So if a pattern or guard matches before another one, it will always take precedence, which is why cases like that should always. Oh, wait. Oh, if a pattern matches before another one, it'll always take precedence, which is why cases like that, or that always match, should come last. What is otherwise? It's a synonym for true. Because we want functions. Oh, wait, you guys can't see what I'm doing. We want functions to be defined for all input values. The last guard we'll use will be otherwise since it's a default case, a catch-all. Sick. All right, let's go REPL. Oops. Oh, alphabet rot doesn't exist anymore. Fair enough. Ooh. Oh, wait, so I did still need it. Hold on. I deleted the function. We do still need it. That is equal to u. All right. So you still need that, and then, yeah. Has she learned map yet? No. We're moving slow. Yo, what's up, Calm Seal? Hello, hello. We can exploit the pattern matching we used before to create a function for Caesar's cipher. Okay. So I guess I'll put it here, whatever. All right, so the Caesar cipher, basically just getting rock hair NX, Caesar NNX. Okay, because you're working with strings instead of just little characters. That makes sense. Caesar. So you take an int and a string, and then you return a new string. We'll do n and what? All right, we can do these little like cases, the cases here. Oops, sorry, my bad. So if it's empty, then it's empty. If not, then it's n, and then we do our little list, not iteration, I can't remember what it's called. We do that, and then we do, okay, so we're getting the rock care of n and x, and then get it to recurse again. I don't know what I don't remember this little guy. I don't remember that colon there. Okay, and then Caesar and XS. So basically we're doing rock hair on the current character, passing along the offset, and then we're doing Caesar, we're calling it again recursively until we run out of values, which is what this base case is where XS is there's nothing left in the string. XS would be a pattern match. Okay, okay. So not going to function to run on the array of the string. What do you mean? Not sure if she's gotten to map. I don't think we have. Looks like this is map. No. Higher order mapping. I don't remember anymore. I haven't taken notes. We've just been doing this. There is, but the book is building up to it. Oh, yeah. Transformation happens very frequently in pure functional programs, so it's a good idea to investigate the operation further. When doing an element-wise transformation of lists, we can think of our operation to map from one value to another without changing the order of elements. This is graphically shown in figure 2.7. Of course, this logic is valid for any values in any transformation. Without changing the order of elements. Yeah, okay. For the record, there was a really good video by someone on YouTube. Hold on. Let me find the video. I've seen his videos before for Emacs, and he actually also did a Haskell video, and he talked about like a good use case for Haskell basically. I think it was like he actually talked about how it can be really strong for concurrency, which was an interesting use case. Like he was talking about how his team was developing a Go application and there was a lot of like newer programmers, and how Haskell would have actually been a better choice because there's no side effects. So yeah, here, this one. Here, this is the video. I watched this the other day and I was like, oh, this is actually really, these are really good points for Haskell. So wait, low level, wait, are you still here? Your your video from a couple years ago is like the second result. No side effects, TM. Works first try, TM. All right, cool. Okay, so we've done our little, I think these are called type class, our little type class thing, little custom type. We've done a lot of different helpers to try to see how we can piece together some, yeah, like different behaviors. I think Anduril and Mercury use Haskell and Prod. I think there's definitely some companies out there using Haskell and Prod. I think the biggest con for Haskell was probably the learning curve, is my assumption. Like that makes it harder for a company to, because then it's harder to acquire talent, but I don't know. All right, looking at the function, we can see that the n argument is unnecessary for general case since it's related to the rock car function. Speaking of which, we need to replace rock car with an argument, which we'll simply call fun. This argument will be a stand-in for some functions consuming a single element of our list and returning a new element that will take its place. This results from the following function. Also, guys, I think today's going to be a bit of a shorter stream because, again, my eyes are hurting and I have a lot that I have to do today as well. And I'll study, okay? I'll do my homework. Do my homework for next time. Is this just string and string? So how is this working? Replace rock car with an argument, which we'll simply call fun. This argument is a stand-in for functions consuming a single element from our list and returning a new element that will take its place. Interesting. I don't know what this transform keyword is. Oh, wait, that's the transform function. It takes a function. It does the function on X, and then it calls itself. What's the point of this? Is my question. Also, I don't know what this signature would look like. I don't, okay. Just gonna not do that, I guess. This is what the book is saying. You're about to unlock superpowers? Wait, really? That's exciting. Okay, so you get the function. You're gonna do it over all the elements in XS. And then we're gonna run the function X and transform. We're gonna call it again on itself until it's empty. I am a bit confused. Oh, I guess it's just generic. The type. Okay, okay. T of A. So this is like a... Wait, here. I'll do it first. We'll do the REPL. Here. We'll do the REPL first without... Oh, parse on error. Oh, it's this. Oh. Hello? Otherwise, CH. Sup, dog? I put a function in your function so you can function while you're function. Yes, exactly, exactly. Emax, love it. Thanks for sharing your work and journey with it. Thanks, Starwalk. I appreciate that positivity. That's very cool of you. Very cool and fun of you. Okay, what's the issue here? What do I have wrong with my rock car? Rock car. Oh, beep, beep, beep. Ha. That is why. Okay, cool. Let's go to vterm. Reload a Ruski. Oh. Couldn't match. Boolean. What the... Wait, what? Oh. Otherwise... What? Otherwise not a function. True. Oh, otherwise equal to ch. Oh, I see. I see. Lowercase types are generic. Okay, good to know. Lowercase, actually. Actually, I should be writing this in my notebook so I don't like lose it, but whatever. Alrighty. And it was transform. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm intrigued. What the hell is this? What is this? 1 to 10. I can't see anything. Skill issue. Oh, why am I saving it? Hello? Okay, so for this one, we're doing our little lambda function that is going to add 1 to the value that it's going to add 1 to the value. We're doing this for numbers 1 through 10, and it's going to return an array that was like an array of integers with that transformation. All right. That's pretty cool. Look at all these crazy examples that they've given us. Very nice, very nice. When data is represented as a series of values in a list, we can use this function to change the data without having to manually take the list apart and put it back together. This is a nice example of a family of functions that only specifies how to work with the data structure and is parameterized by another function. In general, functions that receive other functions as arguments are called higher order functions, which are a vital part of functional programming since they allow us to provide general descriptions of algorithms that will be later used in concrete definitions. Okay, 2.5.2 parameterizing types. This should make us wonder, with a function so general, how would its type look? It must just be as general as the definition. When inspecting its type in GHCI, we see the following. Type transform. Yeah. That's parametric polymorphism. I've heard that one. It's the parameters are generic, I guess. Polymorphism. Isn't this transform the same as map? Probably. Maybe that's what, maybe that's how they're going to introduce maps. Haskell has an infix operator for doing this exact same thing. +1 with $sign. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, basically parametric polymorphism is like generics for parameters. Yeah, that makes sense. What exactly is this type expression telling us? It specifies that transform has two arguments, with the first being a function that takes a t argument while returning a value. The second argument of transform is a list of t values. The function then returns a list of a values. Let's see if we have a function like this. So we have a function that takes an int, returns a string. If we use it as the first argument for transform, then t is replaced by an int and a is replaced by a string, which means that the second argument will be a type int. You lost me. Wait. T is replaced by int. A is replaced by string, which means the second argument. Oh. This. XS. Second argument has to be of type int, and the return value of the function will be a type string. I think that makes sense. I gotta look at what was transform again. Oh, yeah. That makes sense because it's t of a, and so it's expecting, based on this like signature, it's expecting that this second parameter is going to be this first type, and then the return type is going to match this second, like that other one. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Here we also see type inference of Haskell doing its job. The substitution we've done in our head can be performed by the compiler as well. The type of polymorphism is present in almost every function and data type we'll encounter in the rest of this book, so getting familiar with it is essential. It's one of the most basic concepts to write abstract, composable, and general code. Parametric polymorphism can be compared to the concept of generics in any other language like Java or Go. In our case, type variables would be generics with a completely arbitrary interface. In Chapter 5, we'll learn how to restrict the assumed nature of our type variables when we discuss type classes. Higher order functions depend on this polymorphism to be useful. We do not want to write the same function over and over again for different types. On the contrary, we want to find the most general type we can to reuse the functions multiple times. The transform function we've created is a very general and important building block for creating algorithms on lists. As a matter of fact, this transform function is so important that it's already built into Haskell as one of the most important functions we will learn about. Map. We made it. We're at map. Woo! Woohoo! We did it. All right. It receives a function used for element-wise transformation as its first argument, and the list to work on as its second argument. Since our cipher is supposed to perform rotation on characters on every character in our string, we can use the map to describe our Caesar function. All right. So we would do Caesar. It's going to take int string string. And it's going to be n and then the message. So we don't need to do this anymore, and we don't need to do this. We're getting the message, which is the string. And then we are doing, ooh, interesting. Okay, so then it's like, what do we want to run on each element in the message? We are going to give it ch as its little variable name for each of the characters when we're iterating over it. I say iterating over it, but like, you know what I mean. We're going to run rock car on it, and we're going to do, that takes n, and it takes the character. And then we're going to do, I forgot to add the map part, which is like kind of important. It's kind of a little important. We're going to do that, and then we're going to map. Okay. And then we're going to do that for everything in message, is how that works. Okay, so then rot 13 is string and string. Rot 13 is using 13 as the offset. So we only have a message. And we are going to run Caesar. We're going to run Caesar on 13 message, I believe. Yeah. I don't see no F in the map. Oh, is this a different kind of map? Because it's the list recursor rating. Yes, exactly. Functor map versus, okay, so F map is functor map. Jojo, I appreciate all of your help in the chat, by the way. Thank you. I don't understand why map without F is even a thing. Okay, we've arrived at our cipher. Combine rot 13 and rot 5 to a combined rot 13.5 to have symmetrical encoding. And then we have our totally safe encryption scheme. Let's go over what we did. First, we created a type synonym called alphabet, defined constants for lowercase letters, uppercase letters, and digits to make it clear what data we're talking about. And then we created functions to determine whether a character belongs to such an alphabet. Using these definitions, we constructed a function to do the actual rotation of the characters in an alphabet and implemented the Caesar cipher. Rot 13 in Caesar cipher is not a safe way to encrypt a message. Write a function that counts the occurrences of a character within a string, and then use this function to perform a frequency analysis on plain text and an encrypted text. To do this, you apply the counting function to every letter in the alphabets that we've defined earlier. Is there a way of writing a best guess decryption scheme for the Caesar cipher? Interesting. We've defined our own type system synonym for alphabets. To make our code a bit more clear, we have ranges of characters to define alphabets for lowercase and uppercase characters as well as digits. Based on these definitions, we created helper functions that specify whether a character is part of one of these alphabets. Additionally, we have constructed a function to determine the index of a character within an alphabet, as well as a function providing a rotation of characters within an alphabet given a certain offset. We combine these functions to construct a function that can rotate an arbitrary character by determining which alphabet it belongs to and how it should thus be rotated, using map when we constructed the Caesar cipher from this function as well as the rot13 function. Okay, here's the little summary. Every Haskell expression that evaluates to a value has an associated type expression. It's a common and good practice to explicitly notate them. The type keyword can be used to create type synonyms, which are used to make type more expressive and explanatory for the functionality provided. We use type, info, and reload commands in GHCI to gather information about functions and values, as well as reload all loaded modules in GHCI. Every named binary function can be written in infix notation by surrounding the function names with backticks. Pattern matching is a way of deconstructing the structure of our data types and providing proper function definitions for different patterns. Okay, when defining recursive functions, we assume recursive results will be correct since the whole function definition is correct if every recursive step is correct. Oh man, this is giving me flashbacks to my math course. Guards provide a concise method of providing case distinctions and Boolean predicates. Thus, they are prime substitutes for if-then-else constructs. The map function is used to apply a function to every element of the list in order. Dude, I should have been writing Haskell while I was taking my math course in university that made me very sad. It would have been so much easier to like double check my proofs. Parametric polymorphism is used to provide general functions that can be used on a variety of types. Yes, true. I remember at one point I did turn my I think I tried. I can't remember what courses. There were some courses where I was like, I'm just gonna like write this as code and then I can double check all my answers. Cannot remember. The underscore stands for recursively. Kappa. What? Huh? All right. I think I might actually end stream for today. Even though I know we didn't get that much done, I'm gonna do some studying outside of stream. But just like my eyes are hurting and I'm tired and yeah. I think I think I'm gonna cut it short a little bit today. And then I'll be back. We'll be back next week. Thank you guys very much for the support in the chat. I appreciate all of your messages, even if I don't see all of them. Thank you. And yeah, I think that's enough Haskell for right now. I'll study. I'll study and make the functional programmers in chat proud. Okay? I promise. We'll work on it. All right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope it's not a hassle to learn Haskell. I like it. I just know that like I think I get frustrated. I get most frustrated when I know that I'm not giving it the time that I need. Like I'm not being consistent enough with it where I'm not able to kind of recall what I've learned. You know what I mean? It's not sticking as well as it could if I knew that I had more time to do it consistently. But I think we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We're going to have to just prioritize it despite all of the other things happening. So yeah. That's the worst. I know. It's like I think that's historically every time that I've tried to learn Haskell, that's I think been the biggest letdown is that I'm interested in it and I want to get good at it, but it's like it just keeps slipping in the priority list. But I'm determined this time we will actually follow through on it. So just have to prioritize it a little bit. Oh, Etsy, you got me right as we're ending. I just scrolled onto the stream. You'll have to catch us on Tuesday. We'll be doing some co-working. So if you've got anything that you gotta get done, then we can all be productive together. That'll be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. But yeah, I think I gotta end it today because my eyes are kind of bothering me and yeah, I'm not feeling awesome today. So have you considered trying studying it with someone else? I don't know any other Haskell developers. Maybe I should maybe I should DM all of the Haskell YouTubers and be like, "Hello. Hello, new friend. Shall we do some Haskell?" Just like cold email them like to their business emails like, "Hello." What about Rust? Is Rust allowed to be talked about? Yeah. Yeah. You can talk about Rust too. It's okay. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it'd be nice to have someone else learning Haskell with me, but I think that might work actually. It could. There's a chance. There's a non-zero chance. But I don't know if they would actually be like learning. They I feel like any Haskell YouTubers are like or they know Haskell already. So it'd be like babysitting basically. I don't know. um yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah. Goodbye. Good luck with whatever you're doing today. Appreciate you guys. Goodbye.